I know, I know. I am always wearing this shirt. But you know what? I might be an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer, which is just as pathetic. I dare somebody to race to the comments and tell me what movie that's from. Hey, babes. Welcome or welcome back to Moonbae Crochet. It is Brandy, and I can see my light flashing in the camera again. Why is that happening? Is it only when I do blue? Let me try a different color. See, I don't really see it doing it with that blue. Hold on. Orange. Orange is cute. Let's go orange. So hello, hi, how are all of you guys doing today? If you're new here, my name is Brandy. I do a lot of crochet content on here. Pattern reviews, crochet and chit chats, roll for crochet where I allow fate to decide my next crochet project, sometimes reading r/am I the asshole stories, and sometimes just sharing a haul or two, all that kind of fun stuff. So if any of it sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, sticking around. We have a lovely little cute community here, and I love it. Really quick thing I wanted to bring up just before we hop into the actual topic of today's video. I have had such a blast reading the r/am I the asshole stories with you guys. Something about just reading a story and then like sharing my thoughts and opinions on it is so fun to me. I love to read a nice story or like an entertaining story. And so I kind of had this idea that if you guys have any stories, whether they are, crazy like r/am I the asshole stories, or whether they are sweet, heartfelt stories, shocking, crazy stories, anything that you think would be like that's like a good story to tell, that pertains to like crochet or maybe another craft, if you knit or do anything really crafty or, creative. I would love for you guys, if you feel comfortable enough, to send me emails, and you could tell me your story in an email. And if you guys feel comfortable, I could read your stories here. And obviously you guys can be kept anonymous if you want to. I just love reading stories and I love sharing my opinions on them and stuff like that. So if you guys have any stories pertaining to crochet that you would like to share with me, that would be like super awesome, I think. So my email is linked in the description of every single one of my videos. So it'll be there for you guys just in case you do want to share a story with me. And maybe if I get enough of them, I can start making videos just sharing your guys' stories. I'm very like inspired by Hannah Alonso's MLM horror stories, and I know most of those, they're horror stories for a reason, but these ones don't have to be like crazy in a bad way. They could be like really nice or heartfelt and stuff like that. Just anything that you guys would like to share with me, I would love to share it here. So I just thought that I would bring that up at the beginning of this video, just in case any of you don't stay until the very end of this video. Yeah, I just thought I would bring it up. So that option is there. All right, now to get into the meat and potatoes of today's video. So a few videos back, I made a video showing the insanely huge haul from my very final JoAnn's trip ever. Except that was not my final JoAnn's trip ever, I found out. So I'm not exactly sure when my JoAnn store is officially closing, but where my man works, he is very close to our JoAnn. So he walked in there one day just to see what it looked like. And he kind of sent me like a quick little video showing kind of like how much it was picked over and how there's like barely anything left and stuff. And he was just like RIP or whatever. And I was like, ugh, like that's so sad. Like, my favorite craft store, it's like completely dissolving. It like really sucks. And I don't know, I said something along the lines of like, man, that's so sad. And he told me, and I will say, he told me, he said, you should come in here to, see if there's anything left of what you might like, what you use, what types of yarn that you like and stuff. He basically said like he wouldn't know what to look for. Basically, he doesn't know what's good. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that sounds like fun or whatever, but honestly, my wallet is still hurting from the last JoAnn's trip that I did, so I think I'm just gonna have to let this one go. Until this man told me, I'll pay for it, just go. Are you flirting with me? So, you don't have to tell me twice. I was in there faster than I could say Quidditch, okay? I'm just making all kinds of movie references today. But anywho, he said he would pay for whatever it was that I wanted, so I went. And he met me there since he works close, and we went in together, and yeah, his video, it was very representative of what it looked like in there. There was like hardly anything. Also, can I just say, considering that they're going out of business and they're trying to suck every penny out of people that they can before their last hoorah, I feel like you can go on the app, you can even see outside, and it's like, oh, up to 60% off of everything. And I do understand that up to means that not everything is going to be 60% off, of course. But it's like, also, hello? Don't you want to sell everything you possibly can? They're even selling like the fixtures, like the furniture and stuff that's in there, the displays. So, you know, I go in there and the yarn is still only like 25% off. Like, what? That's a joke. Regardless, though, a lot of it was gone. So, I mean, clearly people are buying it. But I thought, oh, you know, it would be good to check out to see if they have any polyfill. And they actually, for some reason, it wasn't in the box, but they did have a 20-pound thing of polyfill. But they were selling it for $100. And I'm like, what? Like, Michaels sells the 5-pound box for $25. So paying $100 for a 20-pound box is the exact same as what I would just get at Michael's. So I'm like, I left that there. And also I still like ignored anything that was Red Heart, Lion Brand, Karen. I'm like, I can get this at Michael's, lionbrand.com. Like, I'll be good off of that stuff, right? So I really was kind of just there to see if there was anything left from like Juicy Couture or Big Twist. I did get a couple Bernat baby blankets again, but they were like cute shades and they didn't have much still. So yeah, my man was paying for it. So I was like, okay. And I thought, I am only getting what we can hold in our hands this time. We did only get what we could hold in our hands, but our hands were very full. So when we got up to the checkout, we were waiting for the lady that was checking out ahead of us. So while we were waiting there, my man was like, I'm going to go grab a cart. So he did. And then we threw everything in there. So actually, we did only get what we could hold in our arms. And you know what? Now that I think about that, I'm kind of impressed with our arm spans because I filled up 2 bags. I had to use my own Walmart bags, like paper bags that I got from Walmart, because JoAnn didn't even have bags. Like they literally, like, I don't know. They don't have anything. It makes me very sad. Very sad. But anyway, okay. I've been rambling long enough. I know you guys want to just see what I got. And I will say, this probably is going to be like sort of a boring haul because I mean, like I said, they were picked over and a lot of the stuff that I got, it's like I got multiple of that thing, but let's just jump into this. Okay, so first for Bernat baby blanket, I did get 1 ball of this. I feel like I probably did get one of these in my first haul, but this is called Planetary Purple Sparkle. And that is very pretty. It's I didn't even realize it was sparkly. I just saw it and I was like, that's a really pretty color. I'm going to grab that. So there's that one. I won't take this one out of the plastic, but we got another Bernat baby blanket, and this one is not sparkly, and it is in the color Bubbly Blue. So I just thought it was really cute. Nice light blue color. Then I got this Big Twist, which is not a color that I've ever seen. It's called Dark Teal, and I just thought it was so pretty and unique. I was like, let me get one of those. I really was trying not to overbuy because, again, our first trip cost so much. And also I wasn't trying to just like, oh, my man's paying for it. Okay, let me just get everything I see. Like, no. I thought it was very nice of him to pay for my actual final JoAnn's trip. So, you know, I was trying to reel it in a little bit, although he was still egging me on this time around too. He was like, oh, well, let's get 2 of them then. Let's get out. Sir, hello. I'm trying to help your wallet. Okay, then I got this Big Twist value in the color Varsity Yellow. Super, super bright yellow. I feel like yellow is a color that I use a lot in crochet, like for like little appliques and stuff. I don't know. Yellow is a color that I gravitate towards a lot. So I got quite a few yellows. Then I got another Big Twist value, and insert that Kendrick Lamar audio here. Just kidding. I won't because it's, you know, copyrighted or whatever, but this one is called Mustard. Yeah, it's called Mustard. And I think that this is like a really, really nice, like rich yellow. Perfect for like fall time, I think. Oh, I love fall time. I know we're like barely in spring and the weather is still kind of cold outside, but I love fall. Then I got 2 skeins of Big Twist in Varsity Gold. This is like, when I need a yellow, this is typically the one that I go to. That's why I got 2 of them, because I just know I use it a lot. I really was only going to get 1 because I have some of this color. I know it, but my man was like, but you use it all the time. Just get it. So I was like, okay, fine. Then I found, I think I got one of these in my last one, but I got this Big Twist value. Oh no, I'm sorry. Big Twist Twinkle in the color teal, and just, oh my gosh, like you can even see that from right here. Sometimes the camera doesn't quite do these sparkly colors justice, but look at that. So beautiful, so beautiful. I just, yeah. So I got one of those. And then I got another Big Twist Value in cerulean blue. I just think it's so gorgeous. It reminds me of like War Turtle, you know? I don't know if you're into Pokemon. If you're not, that's what War Turtle looks like. I feel like this is like War Turtle-esque. And then I actually have a couple things in this bag that aren't yarn, but I saw them and I was like, that is so cute. I need them. So first of all, I found this little pack of scrunchies. I think they were like for Valentine's Day, but they're so big and fluffy. This white one here is like lacy almost. And then this one has hearts and it's like kind of like satiny, and then this one is also, this one's definitely satin and it's just like pink, but they're so nice and big and fluffy. And I thought, I don't know, I don't know, I was kind of like in a blind, like, you know, oh, that's cute, just throw it in, right? But I just thought it was cute, and I love using scrunchies for like when I go to sleep to keep my, like, my hair is so long, it gets on my nerves when I just have it down, so I like to tie it up with with something soft though. I don't like to use a regular hair tie when I sleep. It just feels like it's too much pressure. So I like something a little bit softer, like a scrunchie. So I got these for when I sleep. And then these, you guys, I about died when I saw them. Like, I've never seen anything like this. And this is what makes me even more sad that JoAnn is closing, because Big Twist, it like, who knows what's going to happen with Big Twist, you know what I mean? So here's to hoping that another store, Michael's, takes over the Big Twist brand. Either that or they just branch out and like at least open an online store or something, because there's just so much potential there. But I found these little keychains that are Big Twist themed. So this one is a skein of yarn. Of course, I got the pink one. I think they also came in yellow and maybe purple, or one of them was definitely yellow, I think, and maybe the other one was blue. I can't remember, but of course I had to get the pink one because I am a pink girly. But yeah, it's like smiling. I think it's so cute. It's like a bag clip, not really a keychain, I guess, but yeah, little bag clip. And then on the back it says Big Twist, and I just think it's so freaking adorable, and Big Twist is like one of my favorite yarn brands ever. So I think this will be such a cute accessory to throw on my crochet bag. And then they had a couple more, so I had to get this one as well. A little pair of scissors that are smiling, and they're pink and blue, like two of my favorite colors ever. And then on the other side, it also says Big Twist, but I just thought it was so adorable. It's another little bag clip. And they also had a crochet hook one, and I was gonna get it. However, you know, when something's like cutesy plushy like this, it's kind of hard to convey a crochet hook. It almost looked like a dental tool. And also, I don't recall it like saying Big Twist on it, but like it was definitely Big Twist brand. And it was a little crochet hook bag clip that also had a little smile, but I don't think it said Big Twist on it. And also, it just didn't look quite right. It didn't look exactly like a crochet hook, which, like, duh, like, you know, how are you going to make something like this look real accurate? But I just thought, okay, I won't grab that one, but I'll grab the yarn and the scissors. So I got these two. I think they're just so adorable. So those are my like little non-yarn purchases. And now I just have one more bag to go through. There's just a few skeins in there. Oh, I got another one of the Big Twist Twinkle in the teal. It's just so pretty. And I don't recall getting this color when I went for my first JoAnn's trip, but I mean, my first and what I thought was my last. However, I don't, you know, that's kind of a hazy memory, right? I mean, as you guys know, I blacked out in there. So who knows? I could have gotten some of that, and I just don't know, but whatever. Got two more. Oh, I thought this one was so pretty. This is Big Twist Value, and the color is cinnamon, which I think is so cute. I think they should have called it rust, but still beautiful, like a brownie orange. Again, perfect for fall. And then I don't know if you guys remember me saying in the last one that I should have gotten more charcoal instead of I can't remember what the name was, but it was like a lighter gray that I had gotten, and I said that I had gotten too much of the light gray and I should have gotten more charcoal. I think I only got one charcoal, so they still had some charcoal, so I got the charcoal. Is it called charcoal, or am I making that up? No, it is. It is called charcoal. So yes, I love me a rich gray. And again, for some reason, everything that I have in this haul is like giving me fall vibes. I love it. Although I really should start getting into the springtime crochet stuff, but whatevs. Oh, I got another Big Twist value in that dark teal. So yes, again, fall. But I think that one is super pretty. That one has a lot of potential. Do you guys ever like, I'm sure you do, but you get like a color of yarn and because you've like it's unique to your collection or you've never really seen something like it, and then you're like, oh, that's so pretty, and then you have no idea what to do with it because you are scared to waste it on something, and then down the line you're gonna be like, oh, this is what I should have used that for. That's probably how I ended up with such a big yarn stash. Like I don't want to waste this color yarn because I don't have that much of it on this project. So I gotta save it for something that's better down the road. Free yourself. Free yourself. If you think it's cute and it brings you joy, just use it. Oh, this is a boring note to end off with. The last 2 skeins of yarn that I got in this bag are 2 more of the Varsity Gold, because again, I use them all the time. So that is all I have for this JoAnn's haul. So I didn't do too much damage, okay? It actually came out to less than $100. Only about $2 less, but still. Yeah, it was nice going one final time, and it was sad kind of seeing it so bare bones. When I went for what I thought was my last time, they still had like all those cute reusable bags that you could buy. They, had much more yarn to pick from, obviously. And they still had quite a bit of fabric, but it just, nothing was appealing to me. I looked through the fleece that they had because I like to sometimes make those like fleece tie blankets. But yeah, I don't know. When I think about it, it makes me sad every single time. Like I really do hope that another brand, comes through, like as far as with the fabrics and with the big twists. Like somebody needs to step in and do something. I really feel as though like some rich celebrity could have saved JoAnn, okay? I'm looking at you, Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart and her bestie Snoop Dogg could have like collabed and bought JoAnn's and then changed the name to like Snoops and Threads, But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know where my Juicy Couture yarn's gonna go. I don't know where my Big Twist yarn's gonna go. I don't know where I'm gonna find fleece fabric again. It's really sad to think about. But you know what? I would like to formally acknowledge my privilege and my my blessings here, because I do have a huge yarn stash, so I don't need to go and buy anything else right now. I'm totally good. So I would just like to say, one, thank you to my man for giving me this one last little JoAnn shopping spree. Very grateful. And I would like to also say, again, I won't have to buy yarn for a while. And by a while, I mean, seriously, like it's going to take me forever to get through all this yarn. So I know that a lot of you have been suggesting that I do sort of like stash busting type videos where it's like, oh, how many of like this can I make in a day, or like how many or like only crocheting in this color for the day, or whatever. So I think that could be a fun type of video to do, so definitely gonna look into doing something like that. But yeah, anyways, and I'm also I want to thank you all for being here, because now I have a place to share this type of stuff, and it makes me happy to share with you guys, and it makes me happy to read all your like little fun comments and stuff. You guys are the best. So anyways, I just wanted to end this video on a lighter hearted note, because every time I think about the demise of JoAnn's, I get very sad. Has your local JoAnn's closed already, like permanently, or are they still open and like trying to get rid of like the scraps that are left over? Let me know in the comments below, and I would like to thank you all for being here as always. Feel free to subscribe if you did enjoy the video. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of your day, week, month, night, whatever you're having. Please enjoy yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye!